some of you may or may not know about the censorship going on with YouTube. YouTube clearly was censoring people, and we'd say, hey, they're censoring people, and people are like, no, they're just breaking TOS. No, they weren't. They just had different opinions, and they were being told by the United States government under Biden to shut off those channels and shut them down.
JayViper is awesome. He's so good looking. He's got the crowd in all.
Due to our oversight committee efforts, Google commits to offer all creators previously kicked off YouTube due to political speech violations to return to the platform. Remember, political speech violation. This just means your opinion was bad and they didn't like your opinion, so they kicked you off YouTube. This includes a host of things. Now, let's go down here. YouTube also, this is what's crazy. Let me zoom in a little bit. YouTube also admits the Biden administration censorship pressure was unacceptable and wrong, because of course it was. This is First Amendment stuff, guys. This is what they were doing. They confirmed that Biden admin wanted Americans censored for speech that did not violate YouTube policies. There we go. We saw this a lot. I mean, it's literally, you talk about like COVID, they'd shut you down. They'd shut you down. Details when YouTube began rolling back its censorship policies on political speech after the Judiciary GOP began its investigation. So, in other words, they were rolling along with this political speech ban, right? And then they started getting investigated, so then they backed off. They're like, well, let's not do that as much right now because we're being investigated. And they state that public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. True. And this is why I have a huge problem with the bans on YouTube. They should not happen. I don't care if someone's toxic. They should not happen. Let people talk. I don't care. Like, just let it go. Let it go. The monetization stuff that they're doing, yanking that away. It's just to control people and silence people, and it needs to stop. I mean, a prime example of this is Ryan Rodgerathe, where they pulled him off YouTube literally because they didn't like the things he was saying. And that's true. Now, will he be one of these people let on? Well, we're going to get into some of the things that are already happening with YouTube and all of this that has gone on. Promises to never use third-party fact checkers. Well, that's a big one because Facebook did the same thing. Because Facebook had that whole fact checker thing going on, and that's destructive, man, because then it's all political bias. We know that that was crazy. What they were doing on Facebook was nuts. I mean, it was happening everywhere. Just think, if X was not purchased by Elon Musk, this all would still be happening, all of it. And so a lot of what we're seeing here, like the admission from Facebook, right, where we saw that like several months ago, and now with Google, all falls right in line with what Elon Musk exposed. Remember with the Twitter files, he was dropping these massive amounts of information and how people were being silenced. And by the request of the government, we saw that all the time. So they warned that Europe's censorship laws target American companies and threaten American speech. And this is something we've talked about as well, is that Europe is censoring the platform for Europe, but they are also targeting American companies. And we see this also in Australia, too. We've seen this with Collective Shout. Over the past few years, we've uncovered massive scandals relating to big tech censorship, which we have. I mean, holy shit. I mean, we've seen so much with X, Facebook, etc. And now, check this out. During the Biden-Harris years, under White House pressure, YouTube changed its policies to censor political debate on COVID and elections. Remember this? This was because the White House wanted them to do it. They're like, go change all these things so you can start banning people off your platform. Like, please censor speech, says the White House. So today, YouTube admits that the censorship from the Biden administration was unacceptable and wrong. Now, to make amends, the American people, and because of our work, YouTube is rolling back its censorship policies. And what I'm going to unveil to you is going to be really frustrating, especially if you know anyone who was banned. Because it's going to be quite the process, and we'll see if they're going to bottleneck this. I think they're going to bottleneck it. I don't think they want them back. We'll see what that means. So whether you're an established YouTube presence with a massive following like Dan Bongino, he was banned, right? He was banned off YouTube. Or we're just starting out to express political views there, you will have an opportunity to come back on the platform if you are censored for engaging in political speech. Ryan Rodgerathe, excuse me. Reality based, sorry. Sorry, I had a thing in my throat. This is another victory, of course, yes. So here we go. August 2024, Mark Zuckerberg, he wrote a letter saying Biden pressured Facebook to censor Americans. Facebook then censored Americans, and Facebook throttled the Hunter Biden laptop story. Oh my God, dude. So did Twitter. So did Twitter. We knew that happened. It was obvious. We couldn't even talk about it. Everyone was just getting shadow banned left and right for this. Remember the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff? People that defended him saying that's his Second Amendment right. Pretty sure that he was in the right there. They were getting banned off platforms for this, and he was found not guilty in a court of law. Could you imagine that? Like, they overstep all the time. All the time. So even as Meta admitted that Biden-Harris censorship was wrong, others in big tech were reluctant to go on the record. Oh. So now Google is acknowledging for the first time it too faced censorship pressure from Biden White House, and that pressure was unacceptable and wrong. I mean, this is basically what we see in Venezuela with that Voldemort judge, where like he's always like trying to get Elon Musk to take things down, and they went back and forth and fought over it. Like, it's the same thing. It's that backdoor shit where they're trying to just get people silenced. It's the same thing. Yeah, so the Canadian bank shut down bank accounts because of the censorship over COVID. Man, dude, the whole truckers, like when they started shutting down like their GoFundMes and stuff, like what else do you need, Canada? And then Canadians are like, they're blocking the roads. They're making so emergency vehicles can't get through, which was not true. They were parked. They were off to the side. They totally could get through. 100%. There's a lie. It was all a lie. So, okay, so now YouTube is, so not under YouTube and not under creators, but under updates from YouTube, okay? This is their updates from YT account on X. I mean, God forbid they do it directly from YouTube. No, they're hiding it under probably their least followed, 29.4 thousand followers now. This is where they're hiding their updates, okay? Literally, they're hiding them. Like, why is this not under YouTube creators? Why? Because they don't want people to actually see them. Anyway, it says, we've had a lot of questions about a pathway back to YouTube for some terminated creators to set up a new channel. This will be a limited pilot project. Someone explain that one to me. Why is that a limited pilot project? Why are we not just letting them back? What is this pilot project? Which means that's a small amount and they're going to see how it goes? What is this? And it will be available to a subset of creators. Who are these people? In addition to those channels terminated for policies that have been depreciated. So I guess they have some policies that have gone away. So there's people that have been banned for whatever other things. So they're going to make this as part of the thing. Dude, literally, they're going to bottleneck the start. More to come soon. And then another update. Because they should carte blanche and just let people back in. Just let people back in. And then if someone comes in and they break the rules again, then you ban them. I mean, what are you doing here? Now they're saying we've seen some previously terminated creators try to start new channels. To clarify, our pilot program on terminations is not yet open. Why? What's the delay? I mean, they have automated systems for everything. Why not? It's still against our community guidelines for previously terminated users to use, possess, or create other channels, and will terminate new channels from previously terminated users in accordance with these guidelines. Jesus. We'll have more to share in the limited pilot program soon. Limited pilot program is wild. Wild. Get this. So Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones are two people who went and made new accounts because they're like, F this, we're allowed back on. They've been banned. They're already gone. They're banned. They're gone. They banned them. It's a rip. Yeah, so they're gone. They aren't waiting around for just banning. They're quick to ban, but not quick to be like, oh yeah. So remember when Elon came back, he's like, all right. And he started looking at people's like, all right, this one, that one. They started at least pulling it and started putting people on and restoring accounts for people who clearly were banned for political views. I mean, we know this. Well, they're not going to do that. YouTube's like, now we're not going to do that. We're just going to make it really slow and painful because, you know, we've had to admit that we were wrong. So now we're going to make it very painful and very slow to come back. This limited pilot program is a joke. We'll see how long it takes. I mean, the fact they're doing anything probably satisfies their agreement, right? That's kind of where it is right now. There's definitely people we know that have been absolutely banned for no reason. Banned for their ideas, banned for talking. And it doesn't look like they're going to be coming back anytime soon. They are not in a hurry to fix this mistake. They said it would, remember, by their own words, they said that it was completely wrong. It was unacceptable and wrong, but they're going to drag their heels. They're going to drag their heels, even though it was unacceptable and wrong. There's some doubt, X to doubt.
He's owning every game.